was born. A bright kingdom was created for the angels.
Darksiders 2, we have a whole new character we're introducing, Death. He's War's brother, one of the other horsemen. In the first game, War is framed for wiping out humanity, and in this sequel, Death has to sort of erase that crime, if you will, and he does that in a variety of ways. Death is a much more agile character. We added a lot of elements that make it feel a little bit more like an RPG, like skill trees that are customizable. That affects the combat in a number of ways. Before, we had chests in the world. If you explore, you'd find some cool stuff. That's still there. Way more of those. What we didn't have before is loot. Every single creature you kill now drops money or some kind of reward, so you're constantly getting new stuff, and you'll have to sort of weigh like what bonuses matter to you. There's stats now, so it really does feel more like an RPG. So the scythe is the primary weapon this time out. War had the Chaos Eater, which was the huge sword. So the dual scythes do form into one large scythe depending on the combo you're doing, but you can map a secondary weapon to the Y button. And we have hammers, clubs, maces, spears, throwing blades, claws. The hammer is like really freaking slow, so if you're fighting a fast creature, it'll probably hit you 3 times before you get to swing it. But once you get it off, it wrecks people. It will stun enemies, so you'll want to save those for like the slower, large creatures. So really, it depends what you're up against. You have a lot of like different variety.
Is he the end of man or the beginning?
We do have quests now. That's another huge addition to the game. And you'll be returning to these areas and talking to the NPCs, interacting with characters. There's like a demon city that has like demon NPCs and merchants and stuff like that. You'll have to interact with them a little more deeply, not just killing them, but actually now relying on them for help. There's like an angel area. There's like a big forested area. There's an area of the undead with like, skeletal warriors and an undead king, which you guys saw on the ship that's being pulled by giant serpents. It's like way more over the top.
So little. I have an offer in mind.
Right now it's like all speculation, but I will say we were so freaking excited that it was a Wii U launch title. We just have a lot of respect for Nintendo, obviously, and it's like huge for a new studio like us with a new IP.
I see you, Rider of Death.
We always plan the series. I mean, we're planning for more, and until somebody stops us, we'll keep making more. We always planned it as a series from the beginning, and since we didn't get to do our dream of like 4-player co-op, we're gonna keep working on this thing till we can finally do that. So a lot of the characters from Darksiders actually appear in Darksiders 2, and in some cases it's sort of like concurrent with when War was interacting with them. So you get to see Samael again, you get to see Uriel, you get to see Ulthane. The cool thing about it is you'll get a different perspective on War's interaction with them because you'll be seeing it from Death's point of view. Darksiders 2 will be coming out on the PS3, 360, Wii U, and probably PC, and that's in 2012.